Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is the, it is who? 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 My back hurts. I just thought I was gonna get wet. Anyway, it is me, it is her, it is she, honey. It is the fuchsia, girl. You know what I got on my pink, honey. You guys know this is my favorite color. You know this is my favorite color. Favorite color, favorite pink. I love pink. I love pink, but baby, this is fuchsia. So you know when I got on the fuchsia wig, you know it's about to go down, right? Not really, but anyway. Okay, so today, last Friday, I don't know if you remember any of my videos. Let me put on. Oh, did I say who I? Did I say? Did I? I'm sorry, I didn't properly introduce myself. It is me. It is I. It is she. It is the. It is who. It is her. It is she. It is thee. It is it. Because baby, people calling me aliens and um transgenders and drag queens and all of this clowns or whatever. Hey baby, you guys can call me whatever you want to, because it doesn't hurt my feelings. Okay, I'm not one of those weak individual punks, baby. I don't give a fuck. Okay. um it's Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Maybe I should get some real guns. Pointed to him, blow them off. I've never owned a gun before. Psych. Anyway, okay. So let me keep on going. So last Friday, right? I'm not trying to toot my horn or whatever, but I don't know if you know me. I like to cook, right? And I'm not, stingy with my food or whatever. I cook a lot. It's only me and my son. I'm always dieting or, not doing all this, whatever, because I can eat. Okay. I probably could be about 600 pounds, but, I try to exercise a lot, but the gyms are closed. I could walk, but my ankle's messed up. So, I'm kind of stuck. Anyway, I cook a lot. I share. Okay. I go to a lot of, well, not a lot. I go to this one particular spot where there's a group of tents and I deliver food. I used to do it a lot, at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? I would cook. I would go in the middle of the night, not in the middle of the night, but at night, go around to some spots that I know there's some homeless people, have some soup, like if it's really cold, during the winter, um, or some beans or, just some food. Hey, y'all hungry? Okay, here, here's some plates or whatever. Um, I, that's just who I am. I'm not tooting my horn or popping my collar or anything. That's just who I am. Okay, and that's why I was saying when I was in Vegas, and my good girlfriend, she would see someone who was homeless or on their luck or having a bad time. She'd be like, oh my god, oh my god, I don't want to walk right now, whatever. Oh my god, and I was just like, so I don't think she knows my extracurricular activities when as far as homelessness, feeding the homeless or whatever. Um, and that's okay. That's okay. But you just see how people, I'm gonna say, treat others. Christian, they're supposed to be saved, but whatever. That's why I don't fool with, But then, anyway. So last Friday, um, I have stuff, food in there, and like me and my son, I got him onto this. You buy food or whatever, you cook it so that it doesn't go bad. I used to be a food hoarder, but we basically cleaned out our pantry. Excuse me, and I have mostly pots where it used to be all food. Saving up for a rainy day. Actually, we cleaned out that pantry a year before the pandemic, right? That's what I was saving it for a rainy day. That was a rainy day, but we had to clean it out. Just clean out old stuff or whatever. And like when people come over, I give them like tons of food or whatever. I've always been like that. I've always been like that because my mom, she wasn't a cook. Um, and, I don't know if you guys know, but I grew up on McDonald's and fast food and TV dinners. TV dinners. And I swore to myself if and when I would ever have, what is going on right there? Um, Kids or whatever, that they wouldn't live off of TV dinners or McDonald's or whatever. I don't even remember. I scared my son when he was little. I told him if you eat a lot of McDonald's, you're gonna die soon. Um, but he doesn't eat McDonald's. He will eat Burger King, whatever. But he likes home cooked meals, and he knows how to cook. Actually, he cooks better than me now. Okay, so last Friday, so I made them chicken. Okay, I baked some chicken, made them some rice, and I used the stock from the chicken, put in the rice, and I had some baked beans. Now, you guys know I love beans. Okay, I love red beans and rice. I love um, white beans. I think I love kidney beans. I love pinto. I love beans. Okay, I love baked beans. Oh, honey, my baked beans are slamming. But anyway, so I made them chicken. The chicken was slamming. Oh my god, it was really good. Made them the chicken, the rice, and the beans. Okay, I put some of the chicken in the beans too. Oh, beans. So usually, like I said, the beans, sometimes, most of the time, the beans don't make it to the homeless encampment because I'll taste it and I'll be like, ooh, ooh. But I'm trying to be on a diet or whatever. Actually, you know what? No, not tonight. I'm not gonna do it tonight. Um, so this last Friday, I was able to get. I just stay with me now. I was able to get, that and some other stuff to them Friday. Okay, so Friday night at least, somebody they had some food or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, because I don't ever do this. I usually, I have a pot of something and I pour it out into something, whatever. But I just didn't feel like it. I was like, look, go ahead, take this pot. Um, go ahead, but I need my pot back. Okay. I said, he was like, no, I'll have it clean for you. I said, no, don't waste, water or whatever, because they don't have running water. Okay, they're living under an overpass. Literally, they live in tents. So, like when I bring milk, I'll freeze the milk so that they'll have it. They can have it for a day or two. I don't know how long milk is supposed to stay, whatever. I think it takes like, it freezes overnight. So I try and give it to them frozen so that, they can have it for a while or whatever. Okay. Or they can put, the cold milk or something else because it's, frozen solid and they put that near something else that needs to be cold. Okay, fine. They're good. So I was like, you know what? Just go ahead, keep the pot. Um, but I want my pot back, okay? So here's the pot. So this was filled with black beans. Black beans, okay? This pot was filled with black beans, okay? So, I didn't mind. I was like, no, just, I told him, I said, no, don't wash it out. I just need it back. He was like, okay, I got you. I said, I'll be back tomorrow for my pot. He was like, all right. I think his name is Mario. Yeah, I think his name is Mario. So, yeah, I was like, I'm serious. Don't fuck up. Listen. So today, my son, I was out and about. I had to go to the bank or whatever. My son was like, oh, you need to go get that pot. Because he kept reminding me, you need to go get that pot. It is not like this is the only pot we have. This is one of our favorite pots, but this is definitely not the only pot we have. I probably have more pots and pans than most restaurants. Actually, I do have more pots and pans than restaurants. More than all restaurants. Okay, even I would even say Cheesecake Factory. Oh my god. So if any of you guys want to open up a restaurant with me, let's do it. Anyway, so came back today, and then he was like, yeah, okay, it's like, okay, I'm here for my pie. And I was like, I was gonna make them some tuna sandwiches. I boiled the eggs and everything, but I had to get to the bank, whatever. Workers' check came. I had to rush to the bank, whatever. Um, I didn't have time to do that. Quiet as it's kept. I had to rush, throw on some makeup, and throw on this wig, and get to the bank by 5 o'clock. Okay. So after I go to the bank, I go over there, like I said, and I was like, well, I'm here for my pod, whatever. He's like, yeah, okay. So he's like, oh, he was just like, okay, let me go find it. So he took a while. Look at how clean this spot is. It was like clean, clean, clean. Damn near cleaner than what I gave it to them. Now, I'm saying all this to say, I told you, the reason why I said all this is these people don't have running water, okay? They don't have running water. Every time I drop something off to them, they're always appreciative, say thank you, very graceful, you know. He did say, oh man, I said, like, I might cook you some spaghettis. I know it's spaghetti, but I say spaghettis. That's what I say. Spaghettis. I put a plural and S on it. Yes. And I might make you some tuna sandwiches. He was like, man, you should have brought tuna sandwiches. Like, he's like, he's not rude or entitled or anything, but, if I say something, he's like, yeah, you can do that. we'll take it. Um, So I was like, I might, but I was rushed. I was like, okay, I gotta go, I gotta go. But I was like, wait, I know y'all didn't lose my pot, I know y'all. But what it was he told me that, the lady was cooking some corn on the cob with this. So I guess, you know, he had to empty. I don't know. I don't know if she cooked corn on the cob yesterday or she was cooking it today. The hot pot was warm, so I think she was cooking corn on the cob. I think they had to empty it and wash it. So anyway, but look at how they didn't have to do this. They don't have running water. Okay. Now I said this all to say I've loaned it to people who one get an attitude when I say, okay, I want my stuff back. I remember I had a Bible study at my house, at my apartment in Oakland by the lake. I would cook. I would lay it out. Okay. The plates, everything. I would lay it out, displayed everything. This girl was like, oh, yeah, my husband would really like something, tea like that. It was a lot of professional. It was for Allen Temple Bible Study. Young adult or something like that. Middle-aged adult, whatever. The women were professional, but they didn't know how to cook. I think I was the only woman in my Bible study group who cooked. I think there was another lady. She was from the West Indies or whatever. No one else knew how. No, none of the women knew how to cook. So when they would have a Bible study at my place, they would love, when it because they know they was gonna get some food. Now the women, they was so petty. They were so petty. They didn't eat at my house. The men loved it, but they were mad because the men loved it and I cooked whatever and I was cute. This was like 10, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. I was like, women can be they can be such bitches or whatever. But anyway, so okay. So I was saying, I would tell people, okay, I want my Tupperware back. You can take it, but I want it back. And I'm very serious when forks. I don't lend out forks and spoons or whatever. But pots and Tupperware, I want my back. Now I would go over to my uncle's house on Thanksgiving, and they would cook. He can cook. Um, I, they would say, we're not gonna eat this. Take this home. And so I would get, I would never bring over Tupperware, and I would bring their Tupperware. They'd give me Tupperware or whatever. They could afford it, whatever. I stopped doing that. That's a whole nother video. Anyway, um, okay. I would lend people stuff, and they would get an attitude when I would want it back. My stuff that I lent them. We're talking clothes. We're talking shoes. I told you I was in Atlanta once, and these two girls, it was me and this girl that we were roommating. It was for this weekend event, right? And these two other girls, I guess the girl I was rooming with told them at how good my curling iron was, worked or whatever. But it was like it was broke a little on the clasp that you click it down. But that's it. It was working, right? So they asked, could they use that? I was like, yeah, okay, because we had one event, and I think I had my hair was curled or something. I don't know why I would loan it to him, whatever. Maybe she had hers. I don't know why. Oh, no, 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 no. It was the last event, so it was after the day that we didn't need the curling iron because we didn't have any more dress up events or whatever. Okay, so Loaned it to him. So, before we leave, because we were in Atlanta, I got it back. My shit was broke. Like, broke in half. And I was like, what the hell? They literally had to, like, really break it. Bitches are so fucking evil. But, people are like that anyway. And I didn't know that I had the bad juju with these girls. I didn't know, bitches be hating you. You don't even know. Women be in competition with you, be like, oh, I thought we were friends. When did the competition start? You should have let me know because I could have, got in on it. I didn't know you were, we were in competition with each other. That's why I don't really fuck with bitches. But anyway, I was like, oh, I've borrowed stuff. No, 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 because I rarely borrow stuff from people. I've loaned out clothes, shoes, and everything, and I gotta call bitches back. Where is my shit? Well, you have so much, it doesn't matter what I have. I remember my aunt. This was 30 years ago. Okay, I was living with my father's mother. I was going to, now I had two jobs. I was working at Kaiser and I was working at iMagnus, right? So I had some nice shit, whatever. But anyway, I had some flip flops. And my aunt, something was going on with my grandmother's house. My aunt took my flip flops. I don't even think she asked me. And she took my flip flops. And then I was going to Hong Kong. I was going to, no, I think I was going to Hong Kong. And I was like, okay, I need my flip flops. I was saying something, but I think it was some type of shoes or something like that. She had an attitude with me because I wanted my stuff. Now, my grandmother wasn't like that. She was, oh, she didn't really care. She wasn't petty like me. I'm petty. I don't care if I got 2,000 pairs of shoes. I don't care if I got all this makeup. If I don't give it to you, I want my shit back. But you see, I don't even loan people stuff no more. People have called me and was like, can I come down and, pick out some stuff from your house? No. Mm-mm. Do you need something? I'll buy it from you. But I don't even like women coming to my house. I told you, it was one video. This girl wanted me to get her $600 purse. It was a nice Coach purse. It wasn't like the regular Coach purses. It was like the couture Coach. When Coach was in. Again, one of my cousins wanted to come, and I had some red bottoms or whatever. She was mad because she didn't know I knew what red bottoms were. She wanted them or whatever, and I was like, no, you don't come to my house. This ain't Walmart or whatever. And believe me, I got a lot. The thing about it is, people don't appreciate your stuff when they have it. You see, my sister, my God, ooh, they were. I could. You know how people are. You hate to leave stuff at people's house because you'll never see it again. You'll never see it again. I remember this was right when Coach was coming out. I sent my sister a Coach gift card for her birthday. I guess she thought she was too bougie for Coach. She was like, "Oh, I didn't use it. Okay, well, give it back. Give it back. Oh, I can't find it. Okay." Mhm. Right. People are mess. They won't take care of your stuff, and because it's your stuff, they will damage it and ruin it so that you can't use it again. That's what happened with the curling iron. So I remember when I was in Jamaica. When I was in Jamaica, I had the makeup palette. It was a big one. So the roommate, my ex hairdresser, she wanted me to loan this girl who we weren't really cool. We had got into it. She didn't like me for whatever reason. I don't care. Because, she's a young girl, whatever. So I was like, nah. And then I think later in the trip, her mom had sponsored us to do another tour. And she really didn't want me to go, but the girl who, organized it, she was like, no, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. I really didn't want to go. Okay, but her mom paid for the tour, whatever. But the girl didn't want me to go, whatever. You know how petty women are. But she was young. Um. Anyway, so I was like, no, she can't. No, that's bad juju, bitch. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Don't. You don't like me, and then you want to borrow a thing. Like, they had to make me go on that tour because I did not want to go. See, I went to Jamaica the first time I went broke. because I went to Essence, then I went to my sister's house in Durham, North Carolina, then I went to Jamaica. So by the time I went to Jamaica, honey, I was counting the pennies. I was either counting those pennies or I hadn't I wasn't getting paid. Like, if I was going to be in Jamaica on Monday or Tuesday, I don't think my bank deposit wasn't going to hit until Thursday. So from Monday to Thursday, I had to like wing it. You know what I'm saying? I had enough to get there, whatever, but that deposit was not hitting until Thursday or whatever. I'm telling you, I've had some, ooh, I've had some ordeals. So anyway, um, I don't like, I'm an only child. Okay, I take care of my stuff. I have stuff that I've had for 30, 40 years. I told you, I still have the first Gucci that I bought when I was in high school. That was 30 something years ago. My cousins and sisters, whatever, honey, you give or loan them somewhere, you will never see that again, ever. They don't keep shit. They don't take care of it. My grandmother was like, she didn't want to let, certain people have stuff because she knew they wouldn't take care of it. She knew if she gave me something that I would treasure it and keep it forever, but, or take care of it. Oh, I hate when people don't take care. You give me something, I mean, it may be somewhere, whatever, but I appreciate stuff. I rarely get stuff from people because, for one thing, I have too much. Okay, I don't need gifts. Like that other video, where I told you about the girl who was talking about people because they couldn't bring a gift or whatever. I don't do that. If I give something, an event or birthday party, which I don't do. Usually for my birthday, I travel somewhere. I don't, want cash apps. I might this year because I need plastic surgery, but I don't give birthday parties to get gifts because you see, I buy stuff for me all year long, and I don't want people to waste money giving me a gift. Like if it's a guy that I'm dating, okay, well I'll tell you what I want. You know what I'm saying? You give me your budget. It could be 5 cents. It could be $5. It could be 500 or whatever. Okay, let me know how much you want to spend, and I can say, okay, you either give me the money. You can go to Ross. You can go to Goodwill. You see what I'm saying? You can go to Neiman Marcus. You can write a trip. You can, write a check for me to get plastic surgery. There's a lot of things that you can do. I just need to know your budget. People don't really, people have no pride and no respect for others. Um, the property, even like, I live in an apartment building. Just because it's not my building, this is not a condo, does not mean I want to live in filth or, whatever. No, you guys got to keep them floors clean. I want that elevator to be clean. I don't care about for guests, but for me. And on my floor, you don't have all of that dirt or all that stuff. No, it's nice and clean. It's nice and clean. Whether it's, you know, oh, this is not the best, apartment building, but there's one right over there. They pay like $4,000 a month, and it's not all that. It's okay, but it's not all. It's ours is cleaner. You know what I'm saying? So I said all that to say, take pride in what you have. It doesn't matter if it's from, the Goodwill or whatever. It's how you display it. Take pride when people loan you something or do something for you. Take pride in giving it back. You know, like when I was in Vegas, my girlfriend was like, "Oh, well, let me take the backpack and I'll bring it back to you." No, no, no. That backpack is not leaving my site. No, we can go buy something else and you can take it home. She was like, "Well, I got a car." Well, guess what? I got a car too. Actually, I got two cars. So what? What's your point? No, I don't want that. Oh, well, where's the backpack? Where's the backpack? No, I don't like all that. I don't like all that. No, no, I don't want to loan you anything. I don't want to borrow anything. Ask anybody the last time I borrowed something from someone. That doesn't happen. I don't borrow clothes, shoes, wigs, makeup. I don't borrow nothing from nobody. I got too much. I got more than enough. I got more than enough. I got more than enough. How many times you guys seen me wearing the same wig? same eyelashes, same clothes, or whatever. That it just doesn't happen. I take care of myself. Back to this pot. So I'm like, I was just really like, I was just kind of confused because these people don't have running water. And look at this pot. Okay, look at how clean this pot is. Of course, we washed it off, and I'm gonna put it in the dishwasher. And we're gonna, wash it again. But you have people who don't have running water who return the pot spick and span. Okay, they don't have running water, but they return the pot spick and span. This pot is cleaner than it was when I got it. But you have people who do have running water, who do have the means to return your shit, who do have the means to take care of it. Now, with that curling iron, the girl who I was rooming with, she cursed the other girls out, and they paid me for that curling iron. And they were trying to say, oh, well, it was broke, to begin with. Yeah, it was like chip, but it worked. Honey, they broke that thing in half, and I was like, these bitches must really hate me. Just like, some people are really deranged. I don't know why they hate me. I don't even know you bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I learned my lesson. A lot of people hate you. Well, I don't know. They want to compete. They want to bring you down so that they can be whatever. I didn't know you were down. It's called pride. And this reminds me, and I'm not trying to, compare them to slaves, but when, you know, back in slavery or back in the day when blacks didn't have much of it, they had pride. They kept their house clean. They didn't have much, but it was nice and livable. It wasn't, luxurious or whatever. My grandparents, both of my grandmothers, not my grandfather, he was really into luxury. He had a Rolls Royce, but my two grandmothers, they were very humble. They grew up in right after the depression, or they were born in depression. I didn't know that we had a street cleaner. Okay. It's late at night. I guess that's what you do. In San Francisco, they do it in the middle of the day. Anyway, the pride that these people have in this particular homeless account. Every time I see the woman, she has her makeup. She's not looking like she's down and out. It just looks like she's coming out of her house. Makeup. She doesn't smell. None of them smell. I don't know how they do it. But this right here, it just really touched my heart. It made me want to go buy a set of pots, cook them hella food, and tell them just go ahead and keep it. I don't even want the pots. Just go ahead and keep it. Just go ahead and keep it. Now I'm thinking about it, I might just go ahead and give him back this pot. Cook something. No, I like this pot. I really do like it. They don't have to get another pot. I'm sorry. They don't have to get. I really do like this pot. This is Tools of the Trade. This is a Macy's pot. This is a good one, though. This one is nice, and I might have to buy them a set of pots. I'll go over to the Goodwill or Walmart just had a 70% off of sale. I saw it on IG on pots. I wish I would have got it because I can't fit no more pots in my place. Anyway, I'm perplexed about people who have nothing, but yet they return my shit like this. And then there's people who have everything and won't return it. Won't want to return. They return my stuff. When they return it, it's damaged. And then you're like, wait a minute. You're supposed to, and this is what you do. How you get it is how you return it. And I always tell my son, always return something better than how you got it. Whether it's a relationship, a woman, shoes or whatever. If you borrow something from someone, which we don't do that. I don't. Mm-mm. My son has never had to borrow nothing from nobody. Okay, nothing. I'm just like that. I'm funny style like that. But anyway, the way you return it, I told you, my sisters. When my son was little, he had on a Tommy Hilfiger. When my sister was, she's small and petite. The girl stole my son's shirt, and I was like, because I'm very particular, I keep count. I was like, where's that thing? She made him take it off. She kept the shirt. And I was like, why do you have my son's shirt? Ever since then, kept my son's shirt. My Tommy, and that's when Tommy figure was, going on. I was like, why would you do that? Ever since then, I was like, I don't really like I don't like a thief. How are you going to take from your nephew off of his back and keep his shirt? That just, something is not right. I don't like a thief. Anyway, that just, I can't stand people like that. Just a thief and a liar. But to damage someone's stuff, then have an attitude when you want your shit back. Like, I did not give it to you. I loaned it to you, but you ain't got to worry about that because I'm not loaning nobody nothing no more. I will give it to you if I do that. My friend was like, "Oh, I'm gonna need to borrow the wig or whatever." No, I can buy that for you, but I'm not loaning you nothing. No, I don't know. No, if I ain't giving it to you, I'm not loaning it to you. Them days are over with. Now, these people at this encampment, honey, they can't want for nothing. Literally. You do my shit like this and it comes back looking like this. I mean, even though I gotta sanitize and all that, whatever. Oh, baby. I'm gonna get you whatever you need. See, because I know that you appreciate and value what I do for you and the shit that, what it comes in. You can give it to me like that. Hey, you're covered. You're good. You're good with me. I appreciate you because I know you appreciate me. That's why I don't like giving gifts for people. Because I don't know what they're gonna like. I'll ask you, okay, what do you want? Because I'm not wasting my time or my money trying to figure out, oh, maybe they'll like this, oh, maybe they'll like that. No, no. And that's what I don't like when people buy stuff for me. No, I got too much. You don't need to buy me anything. I got whatever I don't got, I can get. If you can't buy me a house or a car, then forget it. There's nothing you can buy me. That's it. I got everything else. I got too much of everything else. But, mm-mm. I just wish more people was like this. Oh, especially my family. Oof. Friends or whatever. Oh, honey. They don't value shit. You do stuff for people and then they got an attitude. It's like, you don't even know, honey. You forgot how I am because I will cancel all of this shit. Listen, my sister, um, I was on a trip. What happened? I think my son and I, okay, this was when I graduated from school, right? Yeah. Um, I think this is when I graduated from school, right? Anyway, I took him and I, we went to somebody graduated. I don't know. I think it was him. Yeah, it was him after he graduated. Okay. So after he graduated, I took him and I, we went to on a cruise. We went to two, we were on two cruises, right? So we were gone for like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, right? Took a cruise, spent some time in Florida, then got back on the ship and took another cruise, right? I know. Anyway, 2011, 2009, something like that. Anyway, I come back and my aunt calls me, God bless her soul. Um, she's like, oh, your sister's pregnant, whatever, we're thinking about, giving a baby shower. We're thinking about it. My aunt, no, she wants me to do it. Okay, fine. So I'm like, ooh, I just got off a ship or whatever. I'm broke. I just got off vacation for a month. I ain't got no money. She was like, well, just see what you do. Okay, so I plan it. Okay, fine. You get this. I got that. You get this. Honey, when I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, well, I don't know if I can do it. What? You think I'm supposed to do all this? I just got off of a boat. Months long vacation. I don't even know if I was working. I don't know. What? So I was like, okay, all right, fine, whatever. So then I talked to my sister. Okay, I was like, okay, this is what. No one had planned anything, but I was like, okay, this is where I can do it upstairs or whatever, or whatever. She's like, oh well, I'm still looking around for the venue, and I was like, well, the date is, we gave everybody a date. okay, if we're not going to do it here, that's fine. But you need to find where we can do it. And I'm like, I've been gone for a month. If y'all wanted to give a shower, at least you could have had a venue set up. I can take it from there. But I live in San Jose. They live in Oakland or whatever. Y'all need to figure it out. Because I'm not about to run around or whatever. I don't know what y'all do. But my sister, she can't plan nothing. And I was like, you know what? I can't do it. I can't. It's not, I'm not going to be going back and forth with it. No, I don't play those games. If you want me to do it, okay, give me some type of foundation. Because I've given you a foundation. Fine. You didn't like it. Okay, I get it. Then get something else and get it quick. Because I'm not going to be like, oh, tell somebody. I don't do that. When I used to give parties for my son, the last party I gave is when he graduated from high school. I gave it at Everett and Jones in Oakland. Everett and Jones in Oakland. That's where I gave my son's graduation party from. At Everett and Jones, at a venue with good food, good barbecue. It was a little, and my aunt was like, "Well, how much are you paying for it? Why do you care? Are you paying for it?" Oh, she was a mess. She wanted to know how much my garden is. Listen, I don't need to tell you anything so you can tell everybody else. You nor everybody else ain't doing that for me. All y'all want to do is gossip, gossip, gossip. That's what I'm saying. People like to destroy, talk about you. They're just devious. I don't know why. I don't need to be the subject of your conversation in any shape or form. You are not doing anything for me. So you take that gossip and you keep it over there. That's why I don't really deal with a lot of my family. I don't really deal with people because it's too much drama and all that. Ugh, no, 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 no. So what I'm gonna do is continue to bring this pot. I might just go ahead and give it to them. Bring the food in that pot. Take it over there because I know that they're gonna take care of the pot. They're gonna clean it when I get back, and it's not gonna be damaged or beat up or lose it. Now, if other people could appreciate my efforts and what I, loan to them and bring it back, maybe I might be a different person. But that hasn't happened yet. And until it is, I'm still sticking the same way that I am going to be to keep my peace and tranquility. Okay? Bye.